All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. And today I want to get into this quick lesson. I'm going to title it, Esau is the devil of the earth. All right, and I'm just going into this article touching on what happened in Ohio, which this is something that's getting no news coverage. You know, it's not being spoken on, man, or anything like that, right, by mainstream media. And, you know, what pretty much happened is a train derail in was it East Palestine, Ohio, or a chemical train derailed, okay, and Esau, he sent it up in flames. He exploded it, man. All right, and exploding this caused a great problems, man. You know, great problems, a health disaster, if you will. You know, because you got all these people that's complaining, saying that they can't use their tap water, they can't drink water from their wells that they have. You know, they dug out wells, man. People been living here for years. All right, this is a community where, you know, people, you know, been living here for years, man. They building their lives here. It's a small town for, you know, about like 5,000 people. You got people who trying to live here and build their lives there, you know, just live. Just be at peace. And you got this fucking devil, right, blowing shit up, blowing chemicals up and causing problems for people, man. Health problems. Now these people can't even live here no more. You pretty much should have just dropped the fucking nuke on these people if that's the case. You know, that's pretty much what Esau did, because now it's going to cause great health problems for these people, as this article is going to go into. But I just want to touch on this because this adds to a point that Esau is not a profitable ruler, man. Esau is not one that should be ruling the planet Earth, okay? He is not one that should be ruling this planet, man. This is why we need Yahweh Shai, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the one that's going to clean this all up. He's going to turn everything right side up, man. Put the order back into the planet Earth. Hey, put health back into the planet Earth, because no one is truly healthy here in this place. You don't eat real foods. You don't drink real water. You don't breathe real air. This man is the devil. But I'm going to read this article. It says, federal officials send help after Ohio derailment, but residents' frustration persists, which they have every right to be angry, every right to come up against this government, man, because, hey, it's going to go into it. It says, East Palestine, Ohio, the head of the Environmental Protection Agency traveled to this small community on Thursday with promises to aid, but faced skepticism from residents outraged over what they saw as a delayed response to the toxic spill unleashed by the recent train derailment. So Esau delayed their coming on protecting these people, on aiding these people in a situation that he caused, you know. So it says the visit came within hours of an emotional and heated town meeting with residents pleaded with town officials to address their safety concerns after Norfolk Southern, the railroad company, declined to send representatives. Says some residents said they did not think the visit by the EPA chief Michael Regine would do enough. It has been nearly 2 weeks since the derailment. Since then, fears of an explosion promoted a controlled release of chemicals on board, and a multi-day evacuation with increasingly vocal complaints about headaches, noticeable odors, because they can smell the chemicals in the air, and these people are being infected by it because they're getting headaches from this thing, man. And I'm pretty sure these are people who ain't never, you know, dealt with a lot of headaches or dealt with things like this, man. You know, because a headache is like it's a illness, and you know these things could occur, you know, on a day-to-day basis. But this shit is just coming out of nowhere on these people because hey, Esau's burnt up chemicals, and now this shit done went up into the air, man. They breathing this stuff in, and I heard that you know it was another report where there's a chemical black cloud that's looming over Ohio, looming over the area where the chemicals were burnt up, and you can see this shit from outer space, man. Chemicals you can see from outer space, and Esau is delaying his coming on helping these people. This just shows that this man is the devil. He does not care about the people, man. Does not care about the people. It says that he who smote the people in a continual wrath. You know, roughly paraphrased in Isaiah 14th chapter, which, and Lord, when I read that, man, because hey, this man is the devil, and he shows it in every way in action that he performs. You know, because if you really cared about these people, you would have evacuated that city way before you blew these chemicals up. All right, for whatever reason you did that, you know, for whatever reason this devil did that shit, man. He should have evacuated the people, made sure that the people was good, got them good residence, made sure they was eating, drinking, whatever it was, man. But no, he didn't give a damn about these people. He blew them chemicals up, and then he evacuated the people. And man, this is where these people live at. You know, these people don't want to leave this area. This is where they live. This is their you know, this is where they building they families at. But it is what happens when you're dealing with the devil. He don't care about the people. It says noticeable odors and dead fish appearing in local creeks, because now that means that water is contaminated. Okay, that water is contaminated, man. If you got fish going belly up, that water is done. You don't want to drink that water. You don't want to bathe in that water. You don't want to wash your dishes in that water. Okay? This man is just a problem for the planet Earth. He's just a cancer, and this is why he got to go. It says, it's about time they showed up. John Koza, the owner of a pizza restaurant in East Palestine, said, but I don't know what they're going to do about it, right? What are you going to do about this, man? You go, hey, you suck up all the damn chemicals out of the air. No, that town is through. The town is over with. Okay? So now you got areas where it can't even be inhabited by people. And it's all because of the self-proclaimed white man, Esau Edom, who is a devil according to the Bible, who is the wicked according to the Bible. You so-called white people, you are the wicked, man. You are the problem to the planet Earth. You are the problem to life in general. All right, you are an enemy to life. It says, Mr. Koza said he had been forced to keep his shop closed last weekend, in part because of many widespread concerns about the ability to safely return to town. Neighbors and families have been telling younger people to leave town permanently, he said, to seek after a safer place to build life, right? Because you don't even want to live in this area anymore. Okay, you don't even want to live in this area. Years and years from now, this shit is still going to be contaminated. Same way as Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Right, when they got them bombs dropped on them, people still cannot live in that area because there's too much nuclear radiation looming in the air. It's the same thing for this, man. I think it was about I believe it was over 20 carts, 20 train cars that was on there, you know, and they blew all of them up, man. So imagine how many chemicals just in the air, and then it's a black cloud looming over Ohio. Like, hey, come on, man. It says, I'm worried about these kids, Mr. Koza 69 said, adding, we don't know what's going to happen, right? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna read this too. It says, Mr. Regine, who faced questions on Thursday about whether he would feel comfortable living in the region and allowing his children to drink the water, repeatedly sought to assure the public that the testing conduct by the state was trustworthy, flanked by Ohio lawmakers and officials from his agency, he stressed, Salakia, it says he stressed that the tests were accurate and had yet to show serious risk of contamination. Yeah, that's complete BS. It says we're testing for everything that was on that train, so we feel comfortable that we are casting a net wide enough to present a picture that will protect the community. He said, speaking at a news conference after visiting Sulphur Run, a creek affected by the release of chemicals. There, an official in a hazmat suit carried the equipment, while several loud machines nearby pumped water. As a father, I trust the science. I trust the methodologic the state is using, Mr. Regine said at the news conference. He also said there were no immediate plans to designate the area a Superfund site, the name for a highly contaminated area designed for federal cleanup. Mr. Regine indicated that Norfolk Southern would be expected to pay for addressing contamination and other issues, and he recommended that families with wells use bottled water as a precaution until tests showed them safe to use. Right. So he's saying that these wells are not safe to use. All right, your tap water is not safe to use, pretty much. So they want you to use bottled water, but they trying to tell you to trust in their science and trust in their tests. Which this is the problem with trusting in Esau Edom in general. This man is a devil. All right, he's never gonna he's never gonna do things that's gonna be profitable to the people. It's always gonna be for his own his own that's where I'm looking for it's for itself, pretty much. It's for itself, man. Its own plans. This man is a devil, man. It says, let me see, because it was a point, it was somewhere in here, this article pretty long, but pretty much where they said that they was going to call people out there to clean it up, but they said that it was not a big enough big enough concern, or a toxic waste for the federal, the higher level of chemical control to come out to help these people and to clean this up, which that shit is madness. Right? This just shows this man is a devil. He does not care about the people. Because if you cared about the people, and if you cared about the planet Earth, you would get them people on there right now, like ASAP, man. And it wouldn't have took you 2 weeks to go do this shit. You would have did this ASAP. And this is not gonna happen when the Israelites are in rulership. Okay, us so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans under Yahweh Shai, when he comes and conquers this world, this reality, and set things in order. This is not gonna happen on our watch, man. Which is why I'm gonna hit this. Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right, the people are gonna rejoice when we're ruling, when we're in authority, when we have the power over the planet Earth, because we're gonna rule things righteously. We're gonna rule things in equity. We're gonna give the earth a rest. All right, we have a land Sabbath. We're gonna give the earth a land Sabbath. We're gonna give the people Sabbaths. The people are gonna be able to rest. People are gonna be able to enjoy life as it is, life the way it's supposed to be. Women will be in order. Men will be in order. Children will be in order. Okay, the list goes on and on. So the people are gonna rejoice when we're ruling. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And who are the wicked? When the wicked is ruling, the people are mourning. The people are in a sad state, man. They're in a depressed state. It says Malachi 1:4. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, which is what they did here in America, Rome 2.0. Rome fell. They went into the mountains, those Caucasus Mountains, and they came back and through the Renaissance period, and they've been building ever since to this point that we at right now in America. You so-called white people. It says, thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, Edom, Esau, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever, a righteous anger against these people forever, because they are the wicked. And look at their track record. Look at the things that they do. They're destroying the entire planet Earth, man. This dude gotta go. Putting chemicals in the earth, destroying the ozone layer. What do you think that does to the sky? You know? What do you think that does to nature in general? You got a fucking chemical cloud in the sky. This man is a devil. And that's why the people are mourning. But let me get this. Yeah, Isaiah 24 and verse 4. It says, the earth mourned and faded away. The world languished and faded away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And this is because the wicked is ruling. The earth is in a mourning state, man. The earth is not happy right now. And you got animals beaching themselves, whales and other fish. Birds just falling out of the sky, man. Okay, you got animals changing their places, their habitats, because they don't know what season it is. You know, Esau tears down the forest. Okay, fucks up the ecosystem, man. The flow of nature, the flow of how things supposed to go. Destroys the health of the people. People don't know why they sad. They don't know why they depressed, man. Because they eating fucking garbage and GMOs all goddamn day, throwing off their gut health. So now people are just in an angry state, you know, just in a mourning, languishing state, man. This man, this is all because of Esau, okay? It says the earth, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. This earth is being ruled by the wicked right now. So everything that you see going on is his fault. Yeah, that chemical explosion was his fault. He blew that up, man. That didn't happen by accident or coincidence. That happened by the hands of the devil. It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Yeah, because we have laws, all right, that promotes life. Okay, which is this word. How about Shema Shai's laws, man? And you give the land a rest. This man does not give the land a rest. So now the crops are much weaker. Everything is much weaker. Okay, he gotta force grow things through GMOs. Hey man, change up laws. Tell a man that he can lie with a man, a woman that she can lie with a woman. Hey, this shit is just wicked, man. Just wicked. In every shape, form, and fashion. This is Isaiah 14. Yeah, Isaiah 14 and 4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, which the king of Babylon is Esau, so-called white man. The Babylon today will be America, daughter Babylon. It says, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. And it's going to cease by way of ICBM nuclear missile fire and Yahweh Shai coming back with his chariots, his so-called UFOs, to put judgment on this earth by way of fire from that chariot, that concentrated laser beam. You can read of that in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right, going to that concentrated fire that's going to be shot out of those chariots on this place. And on these wicked people, chiefly Esau. It says, Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Yeah, this is what Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, is coming back to do. To break the staff of the wicked. To take Esau out of rulership, man. And put Yahushai at the top, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, as it says in Revelation, the 17th chapter and the 19th chapter. It says, yeah, verse 6, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. And this is a part of that smoke of that smiting the people, putting the people through hell, man, ruining the people in wrath. This is the element of that. You blowing up chemicals and shit and killing these people, and this is all a part of Esau's plan as well. Okay, because he wants to cut down the population. He's gonna come with that great wrath, and that's the element of his great wrath. He's gonna be doing chemical warfare on people, and that's why you can't trust this devil. That's why it says, "Woe to you that go down to Egypt for help." Go down to Egypt for help. Egypt will be your shame, because Esau's not gonna help you. He ain't got no love for you. It says, and that's especially for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It says, yeah, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it, because everybody's going to be happy when you go down. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon sing. Since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. And that's for the actual trees and for the people. Because Esau is cutting down the people. He's killing the people every single day, man. And this is a part of that killing of the people. You blowing up damn chemical trains and shit. Now you got chemicals all up in the air. People breathing this in. People can't even drink their water. I think it was one more. Let me see. It was some. Yeah. So yeah, let me read this part too, man. It says. Yeah, this is at the end of the article. It says, I'm worried. Who said this? Okay, it says, asked about Mr. Regine's visit. Mark Miles, 61, declared it too little, too late. Yes, too little, too late, man. The damage is already done. What are you going to do about this? Hey, if Esau was a righteous ruler, he would give all these people new residence, new place to lay their head, a fresh new start. But he's the devil. He don't care about nobody. It says, I'm worried about washing my dishes with tap water and the laundry and taking a bath. He later added, I'm concerned about the children. So, all right, this guy, Mark Miles. Yeah, Mark Miles, that's what he had to say. He can't wash his dishes. He can't use the tap water. Can't use his laundry. You can't wash no clothes. You can't take no bath, man. So, hey, this what happens under the rule of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Everything is just destroyed. Everything is just in a destitute, deaf state, man, a languishing state. This is Ecclesiastes 10:4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that one that is profitable is Yahweh Shai. And he will reign over this planet earth and rule this earth in righteousness, man. This is the one that must rule. All right. Evil and wickedness must be put out. And that's Esau Edom. He must be put out. He must be thrown down, man. So hey, this is why we hasten the coming of Yahweh Shai. All right, because, man, we suffering in this place, and day by day, man, day by day is more and more death and just more and more destruction going out on the planet Earth by the hands of this damn devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So, hey, I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that are pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom, wa, ababa, ball.